They screaming peace when there ain't no peace. Israel prophesying in the streets. Look at me, the center of attention. Black Messiah coming with a vengeance.
Bringing out a lot of heavy information for y'all. At ease, man, at ease. What's your name, bro? You just walked up. What's your name? Justin. Nice to meet you, man. I'm Soldier Solomon. Y'all take a look at them flyers. We got YouTube on the back. It's a lot of good videos, man. That the Bible is your history book, okay? Don't forget it. Y'all royalty. Y'all supposed to keep the commandments of God, okay? Don't forget that. Look at them flyers. Check out the videos, okay? All right, y'all be safe. Glad y'all stopped through. All right, Justin, let me ask you, man, what's your nationality? Hebrew Israelite. Okay, okay. Well, we don't really say Hebrew Israelite. You're an Israelite. Right, you see what I'm saying? The Hebrew Israelite is one of them terms like they used to do for the Black Panthers and things like that, where they try to label us a certain way. But you're an Israelite according to the Bible. That's right. Do you know how to prove that in the Bible? Do you know what scriptures to go to show that? All right, let me show you a couple. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Actually, start at 1 and 1 like you did before, sir.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So you hear that. So Moses is speaking these words to all Israel. How you doing, bro? I'll be right with you. Glad you stopped through. Moses is speaking these words to Israel. You heard that, right? Okay, now let's go to 28 and 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So Moses is telling them, okay, if you don't listen to God, something's going to happen. It's a future prophecy. I'm looking at you because, you know, we already talked to this brother, and I'm going to get with you in just a minute, all right? So he's telling them that, right? Read on.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
That's the point. He told the Israelites, if you don't keep God's commandments, something was going to happen to you in the future. Because at this time, we were coming out of Egypt. Okay, we were just delivered out of captivity, okay? Read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses.
All these what?
Curses.
All these what?
Curses.
Curses.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Are curses good or bad, Justin? They're bad, right? Curses are things like liquor stores on every other block.
Right.
People doing drugs until their teeth fall out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Leaving their kids by themselves while they go out to get high and things like that.
Right.
Curses are living in the hood in every city in America. Right. Actually throughout the world.
Right.
You see what I'm saying too, bro? All right, read on.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
That's the point I was trying to make there. It said the Israelites will be cursed in the city. This is how you know who you are according to the Bible. This is how you can prove it, right? Read on.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Let me pull this picture for y'all. The Bible said, cursed shall you be in the field. Who was doing this in the field? The cotton field, sugarcane field. That's happened to the Israelites and the Israelites only. This is how you know that you're an Israelite. Okay? Read on.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
Most of us live paycheck to paycheck. A basket is something you hold something in, right? We don't have generational wealth like the other nations, right? Where you can pass down a business to your child. You can pass down houses to your child. Your dad might leave you a car or something, but it probably needs to be fixed. Right. You see what I'm saying? These are the curses that the Israelites will suffer. Let's jump down to 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right. Our sons and daughters will be given to another people. I'm going to show you that too on this picture. Which one? Is it on this one? Oh, there it is. Yes, the big one. Look at this. Read that again, soldier.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This is a picture of an auction block, right? They put out people on these auction blocks. People bid on them. Then they be like, sold to Master Jones in Virginia. Sold to, oh, praise God. Sold to Master Smith in Indiana. You see what I'm saying? Because they say, you know, there was a difference in the North versus the South. But we suffer the same conditions, man. We may not be picking cotton, but we working in a factory. You know what I'm saying? Loading trucks and stuff like that. Slavery, bro. All right, that's good, all. Read on.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
So in the time of slavery, if they took our children from us, we couldn't get them back. You know what I mean? We'd be sad about that thing, but we couldn't do nothing. Read on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
No what?
No might in thine hand.
We don't have a military. You see what I'm saying? We might have a mayor or something. We even had a president for 8 years. But our people still get shot down in the street, right or wrong. We still poor, right or wrong. Oprah got a lot of money, right? But what's changed for the people as a nation, as a whole? Nothing's really changed, right? Read on.
Verse 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Okay, so let me say this here. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're all Israelites. Read that part again.
The fruit of thy land.
The fruit of thy land. Okay, so the Native Americans was here. The so-called white man came here and took everything. Right. All the fruit of the land, what was it, the bison, the buffaloes and stuff. Right. They used to be running around, man. This place is called Indianapolis, right? When's the last time you seen a Native American? You see what I'm saying? Our enemies have done this thing to us, and this shows us that we're Israelites according to the Holy Bible. Read on.
And all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
Most of us probably work, right? Our fathers, our grandfathers, they worked all their life basically, right? But they don't have anything to show for it. That's that generational wealth I was going into. Read that part again. The fruit of thy labors.
And all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
America is the greatest country on the earth, right? They got all the military and all that stuff, but it's because we built it up.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? If they didn't have us picking that cotton, they still be broke today.
That's right.
You see what I mean? So they benefited from our labors, the fruit of our land, our sons and daughters. That's why America is what it is. But the Most High set them up that way because we broke His commandments. All right, let's jump down to 68 and get right to the point.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So I mentioned earlier that in Egypt, right, we was coming out of Egypt when this book, where Moses was talking to the children of Israel right here in this book, right? In Egypt, we were slaves, right or wrong. You know some of that history? Let's show them what Egypt means.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which shall brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
So he's calling Egypt the house of bondage, slavery, right? So let's go back to Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Slavery or bondage. And this is how. Go ahead.
With ships.
With ships. What is that, Justin? Slave ship. What's your name, bro? Myron? Myron, my fault. Soldier Solomon, Myron. Nice to meet you, man. So you said that's a what? Slave ship. Read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Moses told the Israelites, if you don't keep God's commandments, you're going into slavery on ships.
That's right.
We went into slavery on ships, so what does that make us? The Israelites.
That's right.
The Israelites. Not Hebrew Israelite, the Israelites. You an Israelite, my brother. Okay. All right, finish that out.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Just like Moses said it was going to happen in Deuteronomy 28.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We won't see our homeland anymore. Have we been back to Jerusalem as a people? Some people might have visited or whatever, but we don't live there now. We used to live there. That's where we came from. Okay, read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
We will be sold to who?
Your enemies.
To who?
Your enemies.
The Bible said we will be sold to our enemies. The so-called white man is your enemy. The so-called Arab man is your enemy.
Right.
The so-called Chinese man is your enemy, according to the Bible. These ain't my words. This is not hate speech. It's the Bible, right? Look around, bro. Who owns White Castle? White people. Who owns Connie's Beauty Supply? The Chinese people. Who owns the gas station? I don't see one right here, but you know it's one close. The Arab people, right? Our enemies. That's what the Bible is saying. Read on.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
Slave men and slave women. Okay, read on.
And no man shall buy you.
No man shall redeem us. Martin Luther King tried. Malcolm X tried. what was the other brother?
Marcus Garvey.
Marcus Garvey tried. All throughout history, you got brothers raising up, trying to get our people out of the condition that we're in. But we're still in it. You see what I'm saying? We might not have had crack cocaine back when the Black Panthers was out, but once they rose up, crack cocaine came. Put us right back down into captivity, slow the movement. Down, because as we wake up, their kingdom is finished, bro. That's really what this whole Bible is about. Come back to God's laws, and you will rule. Let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Let's show them that. When we are in our right state of mind, we're on top. When we break God's laws, we on the bottom. We serve these other nations. But this is your true condition, brother. This is how we're supposed to be. Read that, soldier.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The Israelites are a holy people. Okay, read on.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
That's why we're holy, because he chose us. He looked at all the people. He made all the people, right? But he looked at us and said, I want them. Right there, them. Those are my people. Right? Read that part about chosen again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He chose us. Read on.
To be a special people.
To be a special people. Who's the best at music? Us. Who's the best at sports? You know what I'm saying? Who was some of the greatest inventors in this country? Exactly. Stoplights, cell phones. It's all kind of inventions, man, that they have taken. What was it? GPS. Refrigerator. Now I could go on and on and on, right? But most of our children, they don't know about the inventor part. They know about LeBron James. They know about some of the rappers and things like that. But they don't know that they the best up here as well. But this is what this Bible will give back to you. Okay, read on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Listen to this part, y'all.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Read that part again.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
It says above all people. So why are we marching for equality? Why do we want to be equal with our enemy?
Bring it out.
The Bible says we are above all people. That's what we were created to be, man. By keeping his laws.
Right.
Finish that out.
That was it.
Okay, let's go to Deuteronomy 4. I think it's 4 and maybe 6. Talking about our righteousness if we keep the laws.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 6.
Check this out, y'all.
Keep therefore and do them. For this,
about the commandments. Okay, read on.
For this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
This is what makes us wise. If we keep in the laws like thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, put fringes on your clothes and things like that. If we keep all the commandments that the Most High gave us, man, we would look like the people we're supposed to look like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what does America say? They say 2 men can get married. They say, you know, if you kill somebody, you know, you might go to jail unless you're a white police officer. Then most of the time you're going to get off.
Bring it out.
Right? Their laws are not like God's laws. God's laws are perfect.
Right.
We can read you that too. But finish this out.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
This great nation. We are a great nation. We're not acting like it right now, but we are truly a great nation. Right? Read the great nation part.
Surely this, excuse me, and say, surely This great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right. So we are a wise and understanding people when we keep God's laws. Y'all got me? Okay, all praise. So Justin, I think I know, but look on this sign, man. What tribe would you be from? Judah, right? So your father's a so-called African American, probably, right? So you would be from the tribe of Judah. Do you know that Christ was also from the tribe of Judah? You knew that. All praises, all praises. Well, I know you said you was an Israelite before, so all praises. So you know that he's black, right? Okay, all praises. So let's go to Revelation 14 and 12. We wear this on the back of our shirt, this scripture right here, but I want to bring it out to y'all because Christian church says, you know, God's laws are done away with. Christ loves everybody. You just got to have faith. But let's see what the Bible said. Revelation, last book of the Bible, right? Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12. Here's the patience of the saints.
The patience of the saints. The saints are the Israelites, so we can show you that as well. Read on.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God.
Here are they that keep the commandments of God. The real saints keep the commandments of God, and what else?
And the faith of Jesus.
And the faith of Jesus Christ. That's what we represent, bro. Keeping God's laws in the faith of Christ.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.